In a historic move, Congress passed the 19th Amendment on June 4, 1919, marking a significant victory for the women's suffrage movement and granting women the right to vote. The amendment, which aimed to eliminate sex-based discrimination in voting, was sent to the states for ratification, paving the way for a new era of women's political participation. The Senate voted 56 to 25 in favor of the amendment, followed by the House of Representatives approving it with a vote of 304 to 89. The amendment specifically stated that the right to vote could not be denied or restricted based on an individual's sex. With congressional approval secured, the amendment needed ratification by at least 36 states to be incorporated into the United States Constitution. Illinois, Michigan, and Wisconsin were among the first states to embrace the 19th Amendment, swiftly ratifying it within a week of its passage by Congress. By the end of July 1919, a total of 12 states had ratified the amendment, demonstrating broad support for women's suffrage. However, Georgia emerged as the sole state to vote against ratification during this early phase. Over time, more states joined the ranks of ratification, contributing to the growing momentum of the women's suffrage movement. The historic turning point came on August 18, 1920, when Tennessee became the 36th state to ratify the 19th Amendment, fulfilling the requirement for its inclusion in the Constitution. A little over a week later, on August 26, 1920, the ratification was officially certified, marking the momentous occasion when women's right to vote was enshrined in the U.S. Constitution. Despite the ratification of the 19th Amendment, women still faced challenges in exercising their newly acquired right to vote. Some states had registration deadlines that preceded the amendment's ratification, hindering women from participating in the 1920 election. Nonetheless, the tireless efforts of suffragists and the eventual ratification of the amendment paved the way for women to actively engage in the political process and have a say in shaping the future of their nation. In subsequent years, all U.S. states ultimately ratified the 19th Amendment, with Mississippi being the last state to do so in 1984. This milestone achievement in women's rights opened doors for greater equality, representation, and the empowerment of women, establishing a legacy that continues to shape the progress of the United States.